Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, we made our way towards the Kingdom of the Beans to learn what kind of damage Cackletta and Fawful have wreaked upon the Beanish civilization, from destroying their town, monsterizing their queen, to even stealing their all-powerful wish-granting Beanstar that requires Princess Peach's voice to awaken in case of any emergencies. But with the Bean Queen in a very rough, monstrous shape due to the ingestion of a bellied black worm, our first priority is to find her a cure in the depths of the Chucklehook Woods. So, with that being said, honestly, our journey is definitely taking a turn, and honestly, it's probably for the best that we do help out the Queen first, to be completely honest, since she's not doing too hot at the moment, to be completely honest. So, with that being said, honestly, we have our goal, and now we know what to do. So, let's head on out, and let's go and find out where Chucklehook Woods is. All we know is it's over in this direction, and we should be able to fight this enemy now. So, let's see what we got with our pair of beanies here, now that we actually have a fair chance. Okay, cool, we broke his wings, and that didn't get rid of his wings. But apparently we can turn them into normal beanies, which is pretty good, honestly, since, I think that drops their damage completely, which is good for us, honestly, but definitely noted for that, just because we got completely wrecked by them earlier, when we came here way too early before the castle. Chateau de Chucklehook and Bean International Airport, I think that's supposed to be? Intel. Well, honestly, we can definitely at least take a look of this place, unless I'm going the wrong way. Ooh, warp pipe. That's the first one we've actually seen since all the way in Stardust Fields. Okay then. Well, that's good to have a teleport there, because apparently that's the fourth one in the game, so we've missed a bunch of them. But, interesting. Very, very interesting, actually. Okay then. This looks like somewhere I can maybe spin jump from, so let's try that. And, oh, there's actually a place up here. Hello, are you the people we need to meet?
Travelers permitted only for selected individuals. Work to guard the Chucklehook with the ecology.
Oh, well, that's where we're going. So we got our brooch and we're all ready then.
Bean Brooch. Margaret's special guest at Bean Castle.
Very well then. We shall permit you to enter these woods. Well, thanks, buddies. Okay then, well, apparently that's where we had to go, which is really good for us, honestly, because I wasn't too sure about that, about the location, so it makes sense, though, for it to be spin jump to get over there, because then you can't just somehow, like, go early and through the game early on accident or something like that. But interesting, though. We hope you will enjoy a taste of all the incredibly full-flavored Cackletta Cola. What are you all here? Well, thanks. We'll definitely try it out, I guess. But honestly, we need the Cackletta more for the Queen than ourselves, and I'm actually surprised I got a jump on them. Okay then, that's very surprising. Okay, down goes you. I was actually more thinking that you were going to go for Mario and wasn't expecting that, to be completely honest. I had my hand on A, and that's why I should really be more focused on doing both characters when it comes to defending. It's just I'm so used to it, just since when I was a little kid, that's what I would always do. I know I brought it up a couple times, but it is honestly true, because I would normally do like that, just in case, because then I'm more prepared to defend with either of them than I am for just one character. And I think it's sometimes better to do it that way anyways. But, I did actually fix the controls in the last one. It was two things. One, the thing I'm using to record the game was not having my controller whatsoever. And the USB for my controller was actually not really working either, to be completely honest. So I ended up going back to my old way of recording, which is the good old Xbox controller, because one, I can map things the way I want it to be, and it's much easier to work with, honestly, when it comes to games like this. So thankfully we're in a much better situation, because I'm more used to recording with this controller than I was with the PS5 controller. I was only doing that because my battery packs were dead, and, well, I needed a new battery pack in order to, well, use my Xbox controller again. So we're definitely in a much better situation now, which is good, because I honestly missed using this controller anyways, because, honestly, I broke this controller in for quite a while, and it's, honestly, I'm just so used to using it. But let's see here. Brewing Cackletta Cola, step 1. The main ingredient of Cackletta Cola is Cackletta fruit, which grows only in Cackletta woods. Okay, so we're gonna need a Cackletta fruit then. Noted. Brewing Cackletta Cola, step 2. Place 1 Cackletta fruit in the barrel that's been filled to the brim with savory syrup. Okay. Brewing Cackletta Cola 3. Tell funny jokes to the fruit until it laughs, releasing soda bubbles deep within the brew. Okay, so tell jokes to it. Interesting. Well, it makes sense why it's called Cackletta Cola now. Brewing Cackletta Cola in step 4. Bear in mind that the quality of both the fruit and the jokes will affect the brewing process. Huh. Okay then. So if we're really good at, well, brewing and telling jokes, it should be the best quality you can possibly get. Father of Cackletta Cola, first generation Chateau owner, Bubbles. Well, hello there, Bubbles. Oh, hey, another one of those little dig spots. Very well hidden, though, honestly. Because that looks like part of the rug and not actually, you know, the actual mapping of that. But it looks like... oh, it's a maze. Okay, then. So far, so good. We've made our way through the first part there. So far, so good, as I said, but... honestly, I guess just hug the walls as best as we can. And just find our way by sliding around. And just hoping that we find an opening. Looks like no openings over there. Oh, here we go. Found another area. Okay, we can go right or left. I think we make our way to the left, I think. Okay. So far, we're doing pretty good here. It looks like we keep finding new areas. And, yep, there we go. Hello there. You're not Luigi. Where'd Luigi go? And who's that guy? Interesting. Well, that was weird. Random guy just following us around inside the barrel reserve there. Weird. Very, very weird. Let's definitely take a look around on top of the barrels here. Just because you never know what we might find. And it seems like, it looks like, yeah, only the left side had an exit. Huh. Okay then. Well, let's go make our way over there. And go continue further in.
Blast! Criminy, the famous shadow thief Fawful, has been caught in full sight.
Shadow thief, you say? Well, good to hear. Well, we're heroes, so time to stomp you, I guess.
Oh, cripes. You think you're ready to do ya? Well, nobody's more ready than me. See, I'll show ya.
You'll show me what?
Rookie, shake a leg.
Yes, boss? Well, I think we know who that is.
Here's boss.
Okay, Rookie, it's your turn, see? I want you to squash those red and green drips there.
Yeah, boss.
Well, hello, Bowser. I don't think he remembers he's Bowser, though. He would never normally wear a mask like that.
Pretty great. I feel like I know these two from somewhere weird.
Yeah, you definitely know us. Guess he must have bashed his head when he got shot out of the cannon.
What? Rookie, are you saying you're acquainted, with these two palookas?
Well, did you?
Yeah, something about him. Feels real familiar. Makes me feel real mad.
Quit your babbling, you. You two ugly mugs came here for some reason. Same reason as us. You want the fabled Cackletta Reserve.
Why do you want it?
Boo, we say. You really think you could beat me to the punch? Well, open up those ears, punks. I, Fawful Shadow Thief, filcher of the world's riches. Bet you that I can get the Cackletta Reserve first. Rookie, go to it.
Uh-oh, here we go. Looks like we got good old Fawful and as well as Bowser here. Do we focus Fawful first? That is a good question. I say we do. I don't see why not. So let's definitely prepare on him first. Oh, something happened with Bowser.
Oh, there he goes. Trying to miss with great Fawful.
Oh, he's starting to throw some hammers at us. Ow. Gotta time that hammer throw a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Came at me a lot slower than I thought it was. But yeah, it seems like he's getting mad about us beating up Fawful. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, Mario's got something. Advanced. Oh, okay, so we finally got an advance for our Rose attack, which is good. Okay, I don't know if that's for both of them, though. That's a good question, to be honest. No, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, it only advanced Luigi's one. But definitely good to see, just because getting that upgraded is honestly in our best, just in general, it's our best we can possibly get if we keep upgrading that. Okay, and there's our advancement. Okay, so I don't really remember what the advancement means, though, for us. But we did 30 damage, which is still good, no matter what. So, interesting. I'll definitely take it. It's still a lot of damage. And downgrade Fawful and, I guess, Amnesiac Bowser, I guess you can say. Because he would never let anybody tell him what to do, let's be honest here. So he's definitely got a lot of amnesia. But, 1-up mushroom and a green pepper. Ooh, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, you hack. Oh, Rookie, you bloated idiot. Who took you in when you were dazed and lost on the mountain? Me, you worthless vermin.
Oh, I'm so ashamed.
Oh, meh, I don't care. See, we're fine as long as we get the Cackletta Reserve right. Let's not mess with these two knuckleheads. We'll scram and hurry on ahead. Yeah.
Oh, there they go. Huh. Well, we're definitely on a race now to get the Cackletta Reserve. Obviously not timed, of course. This game is way too early when it comes to, if this game was a lot newer, then maybe, yeah, they could have done a timer if they really wanted to. But let's be honest here. I think it would be... it might be too hard for kids, because, let's be honest here, the main demographic for these games are family, so making it too hard for kids might be too much, but let's be honest here, there was an instance for anybody that has ever played Bowser's Inside Story. There is an instance that I thought was pretty hard as a kid, and that was that, the Karen minigame. That was not an easy minigame whatsoever, for me anyways, because, you really had to spam the stylus as much as possible on that, and if you're not, like, super fast at pressing down your thing, your stylus, the reason why I wasn't good at it is because my arm's been really broken, so my arm's not as good as somebody else's might be, so maybe that's why, but it definitely, it was quite hard for me, I'll definitely be honest. But, hello, what you guys doing inside a barrel?
Have I been saved? Rescued moi. Soutenance alone. I am the maitre of the chateau. Come, that is me.
Your name's Cork? And moi, I am the petite brother of Cork. My name is Cask. So Cork and Cask. Well, nice to meet you. We were stuffed into these barrels by the très bizarre characters. Are you the ones who saved us? Yep. Honestly, I wasn't expecting there to be somebody in there. It's just how we kicked another barrel before. But, there was nobody inside it when we were on Bowser's little airship.
Get straight to the point. The two attacked us. After all, the Cackletta Reserves that lies deep in these woods.
It will. You do. All after the Cackletta Reserve as well. Yep. Honestly, I don't know the pronunciation of do, to be honest. That was one thing I wasn't taught in my French class, to be honest.
Oui. The problem is, whether or not that legendary soda even truly exists, why even the two of us have never seen or drunk that famed drink, the Cackletta Reserve.
Behind Chocolate Woods is a sanctuary no one can touch. Getting there is not easy. Okay.
What, Queen?
Let's see here. Hey? Oh, looks like we're doing some jumping.
Who can stomp us on enemies?
And, our hammer and our jumps. I guess that does make us pretty strong, I guess. And hammer rocks to little beats to make pass a wee. Oh wait, what's the other one?
Perhaps Vu could get through the woods, but not with these moves alone.
Not with these moves alone, you say?
Cause perhaps a wonderful hammer.
Our hammer? Oui, très bien, mon frère. Indeed, little old moi was thinking the exact same thing.
Pardon more.
Okay, guess we're following you up there then. What was behind you anyways? Just curious. Looks like we have to double jump to get up here. So, let's definitely get ourselves some free coins, since there's no reason not to do this, just because free coins are free coins, let's be honest. And getting as many as possible is definitely nice. Okay, and then it looks like, yeah, that was it. Huh, okay then. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But, what do you want us to do with our hammers?
After having a tape with Mom Frere just moments ago, we have decided. Thanks for helping us. We have decided to teach you 2 hammer techniques.
These are techniques that have been perfected and refined and passed down the ear and the chateau. If you master these, they should help in your bon voyage in the woods.
Do you want to try and master these hammer techniques?
Sure. Okay. So, I guess we're gonna learn some new attacks. First, Monsieur Green, give me your hammer. Okay, here's our hammer. Hope you like it. I see with this hammer. First press the L button to choose your hammer. Okay. So, press L, choose hammer. Got it. Then press the B button to swing. And then smack Mario on the head. Got it. But voila. That is the secret hammer technique. Swing the hammer high and watch it plunges down with the joy, delivery of the woods. Okay. Anyone hit with such a technique will become micro-sized. We très petite. Anyone this size would feel like a mouse. You could go into tiny holes for micro-adventures, I say. To return to normal, just swing the hammer. Again in the superb whack-de-mole. Okay. Interesting. So, smack Mario to make him into, well, miniature-sized or mini Mario. Got it. Seems easy enough. It is. Go and try it. Okay. Oop, that's my jump. Okay, so second in the turntable. Got it. Oh, incredible. To think you could produce the joy, delivery of the words on the first shot. Laws, perhaps you should try to put him back to normal, of course. Okay, hit him again, turn him back to normal. Excellent, magnifique. What could be a genius?
Knows it. One sword red. Give me your hammer this time.
Okay, here you go. Really hope you like it.
This time press start to switch positions. Then press the L button to select your hammer.
Okay, L again. Simple enough. Don't really need to tell me to press that, just say basically the same thing, but with with Mario in the back instead. But okay.
Then press the P button swing.
Okay. And that is definitely our dig ability, so now we can finally start doing that dig stuff that I was telling you guys about.
This is the ultimate hammer technique. Straight ahead, none. Press down the gust of wind with the power of the earth. Whoever is struck by this hammer will be completely buried and hidden under the earth. Forces in the state moving with the controlled path possible. One feels much like a mole. One who can even sneak under fences from micro-adventures. To come back above ground, just press the A button, of course.
Okay, so A instead of B again. Got it.
Always, go and try it.
Okay, swap. And then press L twice, press B, and shove Luigi underground.
Oh, bomb. Sea powers the earth. Crash down and burst wind. Sounds perfect. And we just press Z, A button, pop out, moves the ground again.
Okay, press it, and there we go.
Fantastic. Now it is time to put these new hammer techniques. Test the test.
It's actually quite hard to do it in the deep voice. It's much easier to do the, like the French lingo in my more, like, posh voice, but for, like, the deeper one, it's actually something I've never tried to do before. So that's actually quite interesting. Definitely, if I had more time and more, like, I've done it a couple times, I could probably do it without much problems. But honestly, I'm surprised it even worked, to be honest. I was trying to make it work, and it felt like it worked to me, honestly. I just think it needs more, like, refining, obviously.
Use the techniques you learned to get the 2 cola goblets in the room next door. The 2 goblets of which I speak are 2 of the Bean Kingdom's greatest treasures, of course. The sparkling glass is Briante. It is the perfect reward for you who have gained these techniques.
Someone should cure the 2 goblets.
Okay, procure 2 goblets, you say? Oh, anything going on the left side here? Looks like we might be able to make our way up here, so let's definitely take a look, just because. Looks like nothing up here, though. So, I guess just another place we can just go up to, just if we wanted to. But, looks like we can either go right or go up here. Oh, there's one of our goblets. So let's see here. I do see a dig spot here, so we can show off how to do that now. So we got ourselves a chuckle bean, and then I think if we go to our inventory, we can see beans now. So let's see here. Yep, there we go. So let's see here. Blend this green bean and Star Beans Cafe, or blend this red bean and Star Beans Cafe. Okay, I think green ones are for Luigi, and then red ones are for Mario, I think. But the thing is that we haven't been to the cafe yet, so I'm honestly not remembering completely. I believe it's stat boosts, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm remembering. But let's see what our signs say here. Mouse's living room. Take care of not to bump your head on the low entryway. Okay, so that wants us to turn Mario into a, well, mini Mario or a mouse. Steel flooring. Steel flooring is so hard, you cannot go through it. Okay, got it. So first off's first, turn Mario into mini Mario, and let's go see what he can do in here. Looks like, well, that was easy. You got yourself the red gauntlets. Its beauty sparkles in your eyes. Well, that was easy. Well, let's make our way back to Luigi, and turn him back to normal. Okay, let's see. Mole's living room. Tunnel beneath fences. Try not to get your clothes dirty. Okay, so it looks like turn Luigi into his little form here. Get him back up. And it looks like, yeah, that's way too high for us to jump. Please do not hit anything on the wall. Well, whenever something tells you to not do it, you always do it. So, sorry, but we're definitely smacking the wall. Okay, and then it looks like we'll just need Luigi to turn back in a jumping version, and GG. You got yourself the green gauntlets. Its brilliance glitters in your eyes. And just like that, we're already done with getting our 2 gauntlets. In record time, I guess you could say. Obviously not record time, I bet you somebody has a speedrun of that exact area, and that's just like the fastest time you could possibly do that or something on speedrun.com or something. But that was pretty decent for not, like, specifically trying to speedrun it. But,
Oh, got you red gauntlet and the green gauntlet. Monsters, you are amazing.
Incredible. There is nothing left for us to teach you. You have mastered the hammer techniques perfectly.
Well, Munchers, you made it to Chocolate Woods in search of the famous Chocola Reserve.
okay, Chocola Reserve, we're ready to finally meet you. But I guess we just make our way on over to the one side that we didn't go through yet. And then we can start heading into, well, wherever, I guess, our good old Bowser, wherever our friend Bowser definitely ran off to in Fawful. So, we'll definitely meet them again sometime soon, for sure. But let's see here, Chucklehook Woods. Yep, here we are. So we're finally in Chucklehook Woods. What kind of enemies do we got? Because this would definitely be a place with new ones. Oh, here we go. So we got ourselves some spiky, rolling balls of terror. Got it. Okay. Well, I meant to attack them, but didn't work in my favor. But let's see here. How much damage do we do to these? Okay, pest nuts take some serious beating up to mess with. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, that's not bad timing. I'll get used to that, I think. Let's definitely focus the spiky enemies. And it looks like we can easily break through them as long as we're paying attention. Okay, so far so good. And then we just need to break the other pest nuts and hopefully get him out of his shell there. Okay, seems like we got the timing down, so that's pretty good. Those things can definitely be weird, I think, just because of, well, being hit by a spiky enemy is not good, and they seem pretty tanky, honestly. So definitely noted for, like, near future adventures, just because we're definitely going to be running into a lot of these for, well, a little bit of time. We don't know how long that we'll see them, if we'll see them outside of Chucklehook Woods or not. But they're definitely quite interesting, for sure. And I didn't mean to go for the beanie, but honestly, maybe the beanie's harder to dodge. It seems like we're pretty easily dealing with them. And it looks like as long as we break their shells, they lose their turn, which is interesting. Okay, cool. Well, Luigi's got a free level up. So, let's see here. We got some decent stuff. We got 3 stash for free, which is nice. Let's see. How are we doing on power? There is a 4 in there, which could be nice. And there's also a 4 in stash as well. Should we go for stash? Or should... I'm seeing 4 in actually a lot of them, actually, to be honest. That 4 in there, it looks like a 3. So BP is not getting any favors at the moment. I think we're doing decent on power. We're doing kinda decent on HP. So I think we can go for stash here, I think. Speed could also be something. But, let's see if we can go for... Well, we got 2, of course we did. There was multiple 4s in there, so it's like... It's pretty bad, to be honest. But because Luigi just leveled up, Mario should be leveling up right after another fight. So maybe we should definitely go for that. And apparently none of the enemies got stunned. That's quite interesting. Okay, well, I'm surprised about that one, to be honest. But for some reason, I just did not care about that, which is weird. Just because that's not something that normally just happens. So, that's interesting. Okay then. Well, it makes the hammer not as helpful because you do damage when you jump on enemies. The hammer doesn't do damage in this one. So, it's definitely weird. But, definitely not bad at the same time. It's still workaroundable. Actually, I kind of want to go for stash for Mario here, just to make him up to 20. And that is a 4 bonus. I'll definitely take that. Cool, okay, so Mario and Luigi are much closer now, which is really good. Because keeping them kind of similar is honestly better than nothing at all, to be honest. Let's definitely go and grab ourselves a free mushroom. Okay, looks like there is... Hello, Mr. Friendly. Let's see here. I want to see if we can maybe get the jump on him. Because he's stuck on a wall at the moment, and we actually got it. Okay, cool. And they're actually stunned. Perfect. That makes things 10 times easier. I don't think stun really does anything. I think it just gives you initiative, to be completely honest. But it is a status effect, I guess you can say, even though it really isn't at the same time. But it's definitely interesting sometimes. Okay, he's not running at us right away. That's how you can tell. If they're like really close to you, you know that they're gonna stand in place. That's something I recently figured out. I wasn't paying attention before, but when I was in between episodes, obviously, when I was making sure our new controller layout is gonna work, I found out that they are actually quite closer to you. As you can see, they run at you a lot faster, obviously, but Yeah, they definitely attack much different when they're actually wanting to attack you. But so far so good on the extra stuff that we're doing here. Okay, he's definitely... I jumped way too early there, but you guys get the idea, to be honest. But honestly, not bad. And they dropped like 60 experience, which is pretty nice, honestly. Let's definitely drop Luigi into the ground, get ourselves another Chuckle Bean, because we don't know how useful those are going to be, but we definitely want to take a look at those. This is a region map, which shows your current location and the location of save albums. If you lose track of where you are, just check your map. Okay, so there's a warp pipe above us. We should probably mark that down. Some kind of weird door over there, as well as a smiling face above. So this is probably where we're going, because that looks like a Chuckle Hunk thing, just because it's a smiling face, and I'm pretty sure that was their logo up front when we first got there. As well as some kind of like runic cave of some sort. Definitely noted for sure. Let's make our way back to the warp pipe here, just because that is I'll definitely take me some free coins. Let's see here, we got ourselves a mushroom, as well as a syrup. Basic items, but we'll definitely take a warp pipe, just because having a couple of those would be nice, because if we ever have to make our way back, it would be nice to have those. But it looks like we got our first puzzle here, so let's definitely throw Luigi down there, throw him back up, and smackaroo, and there we go, easy peasy. Swamp Luigi back to the back, and up we go. Gotta try harder than that game. Let's see here, so we can either go left, or we can go up. I guess we can solve the puzzle here first, and then we'll make our way to the other side. Just because it seems like the other way is not where we're currently wanting to go. But we can definitely, make some easy ways for us, just in case. Because I do want to check out what's going on over there. There's no reason not to. So... oh, okay. Mario didn't want to go through there for a second. Don't know why, but there we go. Bunch of free items. Always nice to see. Okay, let's smack Mario back to normal. And let's make our way up to here. Let's see what's behind this area. Looks like we got ourselves another Koopa of some sorts. Another 1-up mushroom, a bunch of coins, as well as a refreshing herb. Okay. What are you doing here? You were here, in the other area. Looks like same thing as before. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I got no idea what to do with you. Definitely noted. And since we do have the save, we probably should go for it. Just because we are now in the Chuckle Hook Woods. So, probably best to make sure we have a nearby save in case we ever do go down. Because you never know. The Chuckle Hook Woods, tiny hole. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess it is a tiny hole, so I guess it makes sense. Looks like we need good old double jump ability. Okay, let's see. Poems of Love Volume 1 by Bubbles. Oh, the original owner. Original owner, Chateau de Chucklehuck. An empty barrel so like the heart of a man, tunnel from below. Okay, so it wants us to throw Luigi into the barrel. Got it. And then turn him into Beer Luigi. Okay. And I'm guessing stand on top of this, which would make sense. Okay. Okay, so bounce back fires on those guys. Is there anything else Mario can do? Oh, he can jump on top of it. As well as use his hammer on top of it. Interesting. Noted. Very much noted. But interesting. Because that'll definitely come in handy learning new abilities like that for sure. Looks like we can either go right or left here. And I accidentally got Luigi hit there. Not on purpose, but definitely completely on accident. Looks like Mario. Ooh, didn't do it right. Okay, so far they're going for Mario only, though. He's going for Luigi? No, all on Mario. Okay then, I'm surprised. He was actually a free target there. I'm surprised they didn't go for him, but apparently they didn't want him, which is good for us, honestly. So we'll take it. Okay, 2 of them out. Now we just need to deal with the the last one. Let's see here. Let's definitely get the Pest Nut out of here, just because getting rid of his armor would be very much wise for us, honestly. And the beanies don't do much damage on their own. They only do damage when, well, obviously all of them hit us now, because 3 of them is the same amount of damage as us getting hit by the rolling pest nut version of them. But definitely can be pretty scary, nonetheless, just because, well, if we do get hit by all 3 of them, if that does happen. But looks like we got ourselves a Shy Guy enemy too to worry about, so new attacks to worry about. Okay, one's a run through, as well as a sweep. Okay, interesting. Well, definitely, okay, well, one-shot the Chuck Guy, and one-shot you as well. Okay, well, they have less than 15 HP, which means we easily deal with them, as well as a rock on this side. Bunch of free items. I'll definitely take me some free items. Always gotta love free items. There's no bad sides or downsides to this, and then, honestly, no way around that. This is just good. But it looks like we also have another... Oop, didn't expect that to be coins. Oops. Well, we lost out on a couple of those, but I do see a bunch of free beans to go for, so let's definitely go for those. Apparently it was off the mark for that one. Let's try that again. Get directly underneath it, and there we go. Perfect. A couple of chuckle beans. Definitely good for us, I think. Don't know for sure if it's gonna be, like, super big on bonuses, but it's still something, honestly. It's better than nothing at all. And good thing Luigi actually hit in there. I still don't know if that's actually helpful or not, but I think, no, it didn't increase damage, so no on that. Weird. That's weird. Definitely a strange enemy. Well, that's definitely gonna break his armor. Well, that's definitely... Oh, free knockout on the first turn. I'll take that. And that should break your armor, and then good old Luigi can just go for the jump and completely drop you. Easy peasy. Not hard whatsoever. Well, let's see here. We got an upper area over here. Where does this go? We cannot make that jump. That's way too high. So, another area that we can't go to yet, with what seems to be no way of getting there when it comes to the map, which is weird. But, weird. Very, very weird. Actually, no, wait. Oh, no. There's a cave entrance looking thing that we could see, and we can make our way from the left side of the middle area up here. Okay. We'll definitely make our way through there in the near future, obviously. Let's see here. I see ourselves a nice little barrel. Can we make that from here? I'm wondering, because we can do... No, okay, it's too high up. Oh no, it was good to at least check. Poems of Love, Volume 2 by Bubbles. Original owner, Chateau de Chuckleluck. And Top Barrel Man, I spy new lands and visions. Green, B Barrel Man. L picks the barrel icon, and B climbs up on top. Okay, so they're talking about the thing that we were talking about earlier. Okay, got it. Well, it's definitely... I think from here we can maybe make it. And we can. Perfect. Okay, let's throw Luigi down there. Grab ourselves a barrel. Let's get the barrel situated first before we deal with the enemies. Just because we don't know how they're gonna work here yet. But so far so good. And then we just jump Mario off, break the barrel, because I don't think we need it anymore. And I guess we can deal with the enemies now. Did I hit the initiative there? I did. Okay. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay, I'm not sure when they're gonna do which ones they're... Actually, I think their face changes. I'm not 100%, but it looked like it did. Okay then. That's weird. Definitely a strange enemy. They are Shy Guys, so Shy Guys are always kind of interesting in their own right. But that's definitely very interesting. Okay then. Weird. Very, very weird. I just thought of something. Do we have a new bros attack? We didn't check. We do. Okay then, maybe we should learn that. So let's see here. I don't mind wasting a couple of these because we have so many syrups at the moment, because I haven't been using these attacks. I only like to use them on mini-bosses and bosses, because using the attacks are more better for enemies with more HP, and these things have defense that you have to break through anyways to actually attack the real enemy inside it. So this would be like the worst enemy normally, but it is worth learning. So it looks like BBA for that one. Interesting. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing the harder version is because, one, it's a lot cheaper to do, and then also it's a little bit faster, so it's actually a little bit nicer to work with. Okay, it looks like spam A there after a beep. Okay, not bad. Interesting. So that one's more like the Splash Bro one, while this one's a different timing entirely, because it's B, B, and then A, which we should probably make sure we're good at, because I would like to be ready for that. Got that timing wrong again, but understanding it. Just because, well, obviously it's a harder version, so it's a lot faster than it normally would be. But definitely good, because, well, apparently it increases the damage as well as lowering the BP cost. So it's risk for reward, and the reward is definitely nicer, it seems. Just because, honestly, when we do those right for the Splash Bros and the Bounce Bros, we were doing a lot of damage. So, definitely take whatever we can get. Looks like we got ourselves another save, and it looks like we're closer to that, symbol we were seeing. But let's see here, Chucklehug Woods, Chuckle Root. Chuckle Root, you say? Okay. Well, oh, I'm guessing that's the Chuckle Roots. You're kinda creepy.
I am Chuckle Root, potato of these woods. It is a great tree, Mother Cackletta.
Mother Cackletta?
Only some may pass, some who find all three kinds of Cackletta fruit.
Okay, you're very strange. He's like segmented, which is weird.
White Cackletta fruit. Red Cackletta fruit.
Okay.
And purple Cackletta fruit.
Okay, white, red, and purple. Got it.
Find 3 times the Cackletta fruit here, then I will let you pass.
Well, you're definitely looking like a flag right now, so, that's definitely interesting. Huh. I almost said like a frag grenade for some reason, I don't know why. But, yeah, you're definitely looking like a flag right now, bud. But, let's see here. I guess we'll check the one area that was kind of interesting on the left here, just because that cave entrance is definitely quite interesting. Maybe we should do the full left first, and then make our way to the cave entrance second. Because it seems like maybe 2 of the Cackletta fruits are on the left side, and then 1's on the right side here, which would make sense, just because the extra paths. Unless maybe they're further back, but I don't think that's the case either. Let's definitely go and check out Refreshing Herb. Why is there a Refreshing Herb here? I haven't seen anything poison like, okay, that might be poison bug. Okay, so I think we're finally finding our first poison enemy. And I think, oh, maybe that's what it is. The longer the spin is when they do the spear run. Okay. So we got Chunk Guys and a Fuzz Bush. So you're more than, well, I guess we'll never find out there. Okay then, we got a random crit, and honestly, I'll take it. Okay, I thought that was going to be a rush, but it wasn't. Jeez, these Chunk Guys are actually kind of hard to read. But it makes a lot of sense that they're hard to read because, well, Shy Guys, you can't tell what they're thinking. And that's what a lot of these games say. So I guess it makes sense. Still weird though. 1 HP, 1 power, 2 defense, speed, and stash. Not bad. That's pretty good. What am I feeling like though? Let's be honest here. BP would be kind of nice. Just because the enemies are starting to get more HP. But how's powered? I see 4 in there, but it's only 1. So is that really worth it? Good question. That's only 1 as well. HP is a 1. And I think there was 2 or 3 4s in here, so I think it's better to go for that. And a 3 is not bad. We could have got 4, but the thing is most of our attacks are 3 anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we got a 4 there. But definitely interesting though, nonetheless. You can throw a spear up there? Huh. I'm very surprised about that one, to be completely honest. But let's definitely go for these guys. If they can poison me, I think getting rid of them first is honestly our best case scenario. just because poison is not something we want to deal with. I'm trying to think of how to know if they're going to do that attack. I think it might be them closer when they're doing the spin. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's timing, but I'm not sure at all. 1 HP, 2 defense, 2 power, 3 speed, and 3 stash. Not bad. That's a pretty good level. And initiative is really good on Mario right now. I'll definitely say that. Just because Luigi's over in the 20s, so that's really good. Okay, power is definitely a no-go. That's a 1 and 2, not worth going for. HP would be nice though. So let's definitely get Mario some HP. 3 is not bad. I really would have liked the 4, but it's better than nothing, nonetheless. But let's see here. So this is the one area, I'm guessing, that goes towards the cave, I'm guessing? So, we want to go... Oh no, we want to go that way anyways. Okay, I wasn't too sure, to be honest. Just because of the positioning of this area. But, definitely interesting place. Oh, their armor 16. Interesting. I thought it was a little bit higher, but now we one-shot their armor, which is good because we had to use Mario and Luigi before. But Luigi still doesn't do enough damage though on his own. But definitely interesting though, because now Mario can break the armor instantly. Well, not all the time. It seems like it's a roll still on what kind of damage we're actually going to do. Definitely good nonetheless, just because now we're actually outputting some pretty decent damage to be able to break the armor of these little beam beams out of their pest nut form. So, honestly, nonetheless, still good for us. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get a little bit extra experience. There's no reason not to gain a little bit of extra experience every now and then. And also, because the, because we don't have Goombella anymore, we can spend extra time, or Goombario or Goombella, because of all our Paper Mario adventures. We have a little bit extra time to do a little bit more training in between episodes and stuff. And honestly, the extra levels are gonna be nothing but good for us, to be completely honest. So, let's be honest here, there's no downsides to us doing this. Looks like, yeah, okay, so depending on how they roll, if they roll directly behind themselves, they go towards whoever they're next to. So, honestly, down would go to Luigi if he went behind himself, but if he started rolling upwards, he'd go for Mario. And it seems like as soon as they hit the back of it, that's when you want to jump, which is not actually that hard to time at all, which is good. And then get ready for the beam, smash him into oblivion, get herself some free experience, and get a good, pretty decent paycheck out of it, because the experience is definitely racking up. Let's be honest here, we got like 150 just from this golden beanie. Golden beanie, I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently there is a golden beanie. Okay then, let's see here. Do we go for the hammer version, or do we do jump, or bounce bros? I think we go bounce bros for, the chance that we need to do a lot of damage, which we got them. Okay, good. Because I don't know how that's gonna work. So apparently the golden seedlings are references to the golden beanies then. Huh. I wasn't actually sure about that. I was thinking it was more based off the Crazy Daisy enemies, because the golden variants of them in the Paper Mario game. But it could be a reference to both sides. That's interesting. Huh. It's kind of cool that there's a golden enemy in between both the Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi games, because that makes a similarity between both of them. Ooh, Spike Badge. Not bad. As well as a decent experience gain. Huh. So I'm guessing the golden beanie dropped that badge. What kind of badge does that do for us, though? Spiny Killer Jump. 2 times jump damage on spiked creatures. Does that mean we can jump on spiked creatures? That's interesting. Well, let's see here. What's the Luigi's one compared to that? -2, -4. But 2 times damage on spiked creatures. Well, we haven't seen a spiked creature in this area, but if we start running into multiple of them, I think it might be worth throwing on. That is interesting. Oh, something's... Oh, a mini chuckle roots. Okay.
Oh, I'm the granddaughter of Great Chuckle Roots. This is my room, and may I say how dare you enter a woman's room uninvited? Well, since you're here, I shall share a secret with you.
A secret, you say?
Have you noticed these spots on the ground that look like this?
Well, we already beat you to that one.
These are spots where beans fly, buried in the ground.
Okay, well, thanks for telling us about it. Kinda already beat you to the punch, though.
If the green one digs beneath the earth, the beans will pop out of the spot on the ground. There are a total of 5 beans hidden here. Find all 5 and I will open the door up ahead.
Okay, well, thanks. I'll definitely take me 5 extra. Forgot. Luigi has to be the one. I thought he was already in the back, to be honest. I wasn't paying attention. But let's see here. It's definitely, it's definitely very specific on the spot. But so far, so good. 3, and then there's 2 more over here. Jeez, that's spot. There we go. And then 1 more, just like so. Not bad. Okay, well, here you go.
You found all 5. You've done very well. If you find marks like these on the ground, dig immediately.
Okay, well, thanks. It's a pretty nice little tutorial you gave us, because if you didn't know about that, it's honestly good.
Good night.
Well, good night, granddaughter of the Chuckle Root. Okay, looks like... Oh, there's a red one. It looks like we have to do the double jump to make our way up there. A Wiggler. Hello, buddy. What you doing in here? I don't think we should mess with them. Mario, please don't. Don't do it. Please don't be mad, Mr. Wiggler. I don't think that was the best thing we possibly could have done. I am going to heal. I don't trust Wigglers. Because Wigglers, if you know anything about Wigglers in Mario, they are not friendly when you attack them. So, well, I guess Mario, I'm sending you in there by yourself. Hope you have a fun time. Oh. He is definitely mad. Yeah, I warned you. You don't mess with Wigglers. Not like that, anyways. And, yep, we have to attack him. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves some new boss. Good thing I healed. Because, yeah, you don't hit Wigglers at all. Okay, he's got segments on him. Interesting. Oh, I have an idea. Let's see here. I think we jump on him in segments. Yep, we gotta turn him yellow. Got it. Okay, well, it's not hard. Good thing we didn't do a bros attack there. Because then we would have kind of did this weirdly, because we're not doing damage on our jumps. So, looks like we want to make our way up his body and try and, well, fix him up. Don't know why I keep messing up that jump to get over him. But let's see here, get another piece of him turned back to normal. And there we go, now he's, well, ours for the taking. So I think we go for his head now. So let's see here. So it was A, B, and then spam the A button. And down he goes. 120 experience. He didn't have much HP, it seems. So it's just more of the fact that you have to figure out how to do damage to him. Which is pretty easy for a mini boss. 2 HP, 1 BP, 2 power is pretty good, 3 defense, and then 2 speed and stash. That's not bad. Pretty decent level. Do we go for HP again? I feel like another boost in HP would be nice. So let's go for that. 4 is really good. That's literally the best we could have gotten. So I'll definitely take that. I think it can go up to 5 and 6. I don't remember, though. But pretty decent. It's pretty good level for Luigi as well. Nonetheless. Should we increase his speed? I think that's all 4s. That's bad. So that would be a lucky spot, I think, because it was basically 2 in a bunch of 4s. So technically we got lucky, I guess you could say, but yeah, that's far from luck. That's like the worst possible thing we could have gotten. Just because if that was the 4, and there was a bunch of 2s, then it would be lucky. But, oof. You got a red Cackletta fruits. Well, there's our red one. So, good for us, honestly. Really good for us. Oh, there's another area down here. Oh, I see it. There's a, what do you call it? There's a Luigi one over here. So let's see here, throw you into the ground, get you in the right positioning for this, and there we go, perfect. Was not sure about it at first, but then I saw that they're like a very faint outline of a circle. But definitely not bad. The more beans the merrier, I think, just because it seems like it's going to be nothing but good for us. Oh, bunch of shy guys, let me get back to everybody jumping normally, because let's be honest here, getting the initiative on these guys would be nice. And yep, it looks like we got our poison friends here. They're definitely, yeah, they gotta be poison, just because of the fact that, I don't know, trees secrete sap, and the fuzzies, because it's got fuzz in its name, so it definitely drops some kind of fuzzy. So definitely not a good enemy to be hit by for sure. Just because it doesn't seem doesn't seem friendly at all. Just because, one, fuzzies are not friendly, and two, because if I remember correctly, fuzzies in Mario and Luigi games, unlike Paper Mario, are always gonna be poisonous. So you definitely want to be careful. Okay, well, didn't get the jump on you that time, but okay, yeah, it's definitely something to do with the spinning as well as positioning, because that time they all did it. Weird. Very weird enemies, for sure. Still unsure about how to deal with them, but it seems like they all went for dashes after, like, longer periods of spinning, I think. It's very, like, similar. Oh, wait a minute, there's something over here. Purple Cackletta Cave. Oh, I thought it was another column. So, that's definitely going to lead to that one area. And I'm guessing there's going to be a, well, Cackletta fruit down here. That would make a lot of sense. It looks like a spin move over here. And let's see here, free syrup. Not bad. Pretty good. For the one that we had to use because we used all our freebies. Looks like we got a coin block here. Let's definitely take advantage of the free special jump that you get for your special, well, your spin jump / your Luigi jump. It seems like you jump faster when you do it like that. Well, didn't need to go back there. But yeah, it seems like you go faster when you spam that instead of jumping normally. But it looks like there is a mushroom back here, as well as a... Didn't want to go for spin jump, to be honest. I want to do the little Luigi one. But a bunch of coins and a bunch of items. Definitely gonna take those for later. But let's make our way over here, since it looks like we gotta use the little bicycle jump thing. So let's jump on here, and let's get our way over to the right side of this cave. Since it seems like they definitely want us to go through this cave. So it would make a lot of sense that we find a Cackletta fruit here. And if there is one, good, because then we can finally learn more. Oh, I thought we were at the end already, and first I got confused why we weren't moving. I'm like, oh. Okay then, let's see here. What's on the right side here? Another Cackletta fruit, which is a purple one, so we need the white one now. You got a purple Cackletta fruits. That seemed a little... Oops, didn't get to go see what was on the left side of that. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll go and grab that in between episodes, since honestly there's no reason to go back up in there other for the items, so I'll save you guys some time there, I guess. But definitely gonna save our progress, because getting those Cackletta fruits are definitely noteworthy for saving, for sure. So I'll definitely save those in there, as well as the levels, of course. But let's go make our way to the right side. So let's see here. So there's one area up top, and one big area on the right side. Okay. Weird. Weird, but noted, just because it seems like an interesting location. Looks like there is a area to dig Luigi into, so let's definitely grab our little bean there. Oh, bunch of little friendly guys there, as well as a shy guy hiding in the grass. I didn't even notice he was there. Okay then. Well, fuzz bushes are definitely going. We can worry about the shy guy later, unless he has a more thing that we have to worry about, but so far he doesn't seem too scary whatsoever. So, well, there's a one-shot. And there goes the scare factor completely from one single hit to the head. I'll honestly take that honestly compared to, well, whatever that fuzz bush can do, because let's be honest, things that look interesting like that are definitely going to be very, very unfriendly to deal with. The pest nut is kind of in the same situation, but the thing is that that's only because of the spikes, and it's obvious that there's a little bit more of a, you gotta use your hammer on them. The thing is we still haven't really kind of dodged one of those guys yet, so we don't know truly what they're capable of. And I wonder, if we throw the spike badge on, we could have tested if we can jump on these enemies, which I probably should have did. Oh, hey, they actually stunned. Well, that's the first time I've actually seen these enemies stay stunned. That's nice. I'll take it. It's the first time it actually worked. Okay, still doing good. Got one of her armors down, and their armors are pretty much broken now, which is really good. But he's doing the weird fake out. Nice try, bud. I've already kind of figured you completely out, little beanie. But, honestly, if you tried a little bit harder, you probably would have got me. I accidentally swung way too early on that one, but that's also because I brought out the hammer too early too. But, going for fake outs, apparently barely messed up that timing, which is weird. I would think it was like 1 pixel off of that timing, but jeez, we do 40 damage when we crit. That is not bad. I think that's a 20% crit. I think it's, like, whatever to 100. So that's a pretty decent amount of crit chance to get, to be completely honest. So I'm definitely going to say that. That's definitely good for us. But, let's see here. If I go to Luigi, throw the spike badge on, and then try and jump on him with Luigi, what happens? That is definitely something I want to figure out. Because if it does, it seems like it didn't hurt him. Okay, Luigi can jump on him. Interesting. Okay, let's try normal jumping. Because if we can normal jump on him, he can. That is actually quite good of an item here. Interesting. And that did a lot of damage, so it broke the armor on top of that. So, that's really good. Compared to just the normal hammer here, that's actually a much better thing for us. Because the extra damage is, like, we lose our extra damage, the 4 extra damage, but at the same time we're still doing a lot more damage to those spiked enemies than we normally weren't doing before. And there's a lot of beans here. Okay then, well, let's definitely, gotta throw it to hammer. Let's definitely grab these, no reason not to. But it seems like there's a lot of beans in these areas, which is something I kind of remember. I think this is more of your collectathon item, which obviously we're not going to see every single one in videos at all, but definitely worth grabbing nonetheless. Let's see here, it looks like we got ourselves some mole and mouse fun times again. Poems Love Volume 3 by Bubbles, original owner Chateau de Chucklehunk. When 2 are distant, press start, but once will do souls, souls will reunite. Okay. Well, Luigi can't go under that whatsoever, so let's send Mario into mole territory. Actually, wait a minute. I see another one of these free beans. I'll be taking that. And now we'll send Mario in, just so I don't forget a bit about it. But let's see here, smack that, and then send Luigi to the right side. Okay, seems easy enough. So, smack that, let Mario on through the left side, keep making our way back and forth until, I guess they're back to mole being together. Looks like another free bean over here as well. Looks like Mario wants to come back, from what I can see here. So, send him on back to Luigi, then smack him back to normal, and then smack Luigi into the ground, grab that, and then send him through the gates. Let's see here, it looks like we want Luigi to smack this. Okay, bring that down, Oh, there's a timer. Wait a minute. Why is there a timer? Well, I'm guessing Luigi wants to run over, or Mario wants to run over there. Oh, but we can't because Mario is... Let me see here. Let me see if I can jump on this, because I didn't try and do that. Oh. Okay. I understand it now. Okay, so what we want to do is, we want to send Luigi over here, obviously. Have him smack that, start the timer on that side. And then we want to make a mad dash over to where Mario is. Get him back into position. Get ready for a mouse. Turn him into a mouse. Run on through with Mario. And grab ourselves that. You got a white Cackletta fruit. Not hard whatsoever. Smack the last piece. And I'm not sure what that did. I smacked something, and it didn't do anything for us. So... weird. What did that do for us, actually? Doesn't seem like it did anything. Okay then. I'm guessing that wasn't for anything then, because it would have opened something obviously for us. Unless this closed off on us, but I don't think that's the case. Weird. Very, very weird. But, okay then. Wonder what that button did. Just because it didn't seem like it did anything. But with that being said, it looks like we definitely got all the things we needed, other than whatever was inside this little area here. But with that being said, I think we're gonna end off today's episode here, because I think we're pretty much nearing the end of the Chuckle Hut Woods, just because obviously we're at the end of this little area, so we're definitely getting closer. So we might be running into Pommel and Bowser again, or I guess you could say Amnesiac Bowser, I guess you could say, but that could not be the case either, because who even knows what kind of boss is actually back there. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and in the next episode we will be continuing our adventure into the the furthest parts of the Chuckle Hut Woods, and hopefully getting the cure for Queen Bee. And then after that, we can continue our adventure into the main story and trying to figure out where Cackletta and Fawful have ended up. So that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.